You know how you should not build a baby's nursery next to an industrial wood chipper? Well, NASA just found 2 baby stars growing right next to a giant black hole, and they have absolutely no idea how they are not dead. Imagine trying to build a sandcastle. You need the right spot. No waves, no wild wind, just a calm patch of beach. That is how stars get started too. Not with chaos, but with quiet. Far out in space, giant clouds of gas and dust drift along. They look empty, but they are packed with stuff, so much that they block starlight, making them look like dark smudges. These clouds are colder than anywhere on Earth. We are talking minus 260 degrees Celsius. That is colder than dry ice. In places where the gas is thick, thicker than the air in a foggy bathroom, gravity gets a chance to work its magic. Gravity is patient. It is like a gentle hand, slowly squeezing the cloud tighter and tighter. The colder and denser the cloud, the easier it is for gravity to win. Warm gas wiggles too much and slips away, but cold gas just sits there, waiting to be squished. If nothing stirs up the cloud, no shock waves, no nearby explosions, gravity keeps pulling. The cloud shrinks. It gets denser. At the very center, a tiny hot ball begins to form. That is the seed of a new star. It is like rolling a snowball in perfect, sticky snow. If the air is too warm or the wind is too strong, your snowball falls apart. But with just the right calm, it grows bigger and bigger, all on its own. For a star to be born, the universe needs a quiet moment. That is the secret behind every sun you see in the sky. But as you will see, not every star gets such a peaceful beginning. Out in space, peace never lasts. Imagine building your sandcastle, and suddenly, the beach turns into a war zone. Giant shockwaves slam into clouds, like someone setting off fireworks right next to your careful work. One blast, and the whole thing scatters. Gone. Sometimes, a nearby star explodes. The shockwave is so strong, it rips through gas clouds, shredding them like a blender turned up to max. Even if a cloud survives, there is more trouble. Powerful light from older stars heats up the gas, making it jittery and wild. That is like trying to glue puzzle pieces together during an earthquake. Nothing sticks. Then there is gravity's dark side. In some corners of space, the pull is not gentle at all. It is vicious. Black holes and massive stars yank at clouds, stretching them out until they snap. The gas cannot settle. It just gets torn apart, piece by piece. And if 2 clouds crash into each other, forget it. The impact is like 2 trucks smashing head-on. Instead of making a star, the mess just flies everywhere. The universe is full of these wrecking balls. Explosions, fierce light, tug of war with gravity, all working overtime to ruin baby stars before they even get started. So when scientists find stars growing in places like these, it is like spotting a daisy pushing up through the middle of a demolition site. How do they survive? That is the real mystery. For years, WL20 was just a fuzzy dot hiding inside a dark space cloud. Astronomers poked at it with their best telescopes and shrugged. It looked like one baby star, nothing fancy, just a lonely glow buried in dust so thick you would lose your car keys in it. Then, the James Webb Space Telescope took a peek. Suddenly, that boring dot split in 2. Surprise. WL20 is not one star at all. They are twins. 2 baby stars, tucked side by side, about as far apart as Pluto is from the Sun. For decades, no one spotted the trick. It is like thinking you are hearing one person snore, only to find 2 kids hiding under the same blanket. But get this, each twin is blasting out a jet of super hot gas. Imagine 2 tiny dragons, back to back, firing off matching plasma flamethrowers. Both jets shoot in the same direction, like someone lined them up with a ruler. That is not luck. That is a cosmic copycat act. Turns out, space is full of hidden doubles. Sometimes, what looks simple is a secret team-up. And if you think twins with matching flamethrowers are strange, just wait. The next baby star on the list does not even try to play by the rules. Picture a star that acts like a nightclub strobe. Flash. Pause. Flash again. That's LRLL 54361. Every 25 days, it suddenly glows 10 times brighter. Not once or twice, but over and over, like clockwork. It's as if the universe set an alarm, and this star refuses to hit snooze. Astronomers first caught this wild routine using the Spitzer Space Telescope. Hubble joined in, snapping photos as the star's light echoed through nearby dust, like a camera flash bouncing around a foggy room. The pattern never misses a beat. 25 days, then boom, showtime. What is causing this cosmic dance party? The best guess is two baby stars locked in a tight orbit, hidden inside a thick cloud. Every time they swing close, they grab a chunk of gas and dust, consume it rapidly, and blast out a wave of heat. That's the big light show. Imagine two kids fighting over the last cookie, and every time they grab it, the whole kitchen lights up. No other baby star blinks this bright, this often, or this perfectly on schedule. It's like a cosmic traffic light, never late, never early. And just when you think you've seen every weird trick the universe can pull, there is a place where stars should not even exist at all. Imagine trying to build a house of cards during an earthquake. That is what it is like near the center of our galaxy. The rules are brutal. There is a monster black hole at the core, 4 million times heavier than our sun. It is like a cosmic blender, always on high speed. The gravity here is not gentle. It is vicious. It stretches and squeezes everything nearby. Gas clouds, the stuff stars are made from, get yanked apart like cotton candy in a hurricane. Nothing stays still. Nothing stays safe. The light around here is blinding. Older stars blast out radiation. Imagine standing in front of 1,000 tanning beds set to max. Gas heats up, shakes itself to pieces. Dust gets fried before it can even settle down. And then there is the chaos. Stars zip around the black hole at hundreds of kilometers per second, like cars racing around a demolition derby. Every few years, two clouds crash into each other. The impact is so fierce, it is like smashing two trucks full of feathers and hoping a pillow survives. Astronomers say star birth here should be impossible. The forces are strong enough to tear any baby star apart before it even gets started. The center of the galaxy is the worst nursery in the universe. If anything tries to grow here, it is in for the fight of its life. Now, picture the wildest place in the galaxy, right next to a black hole so massive it could swallow millions of suns. This is the last place you would expect to find anything gentle or new, yet that is where astronomers spotted something that should not exist. A pair of baby stars huddled together, just a stone's throw from this cosmic monster. These twins are not just hanging out, they are forming right in the middle of chaos. The black hole's gravity should rip them apart like paper in a hurricane. The light from older stars fries everything nearby. Gas and dust, the stuff stars need to grow, gets blasted away before it can settle. But somehow, these babies are hanging on. Scientists call this pair D9. They are newborns, barely out of the cosmic cradle, and they are orbiting each other while dodging disaster every second. No one has a clue how they are still alive. Every rule says they should have been shredded before they even started. If stars can survive here, what else is hiding out there, breaking the rules? The universe just threw out the recipe book. For astronomers, that is both thrilling and terrifying. Right now, the universe is breaking its own rules while we watch. Scientists keep rewriting the manual, and space keeps throwing curveballs. Every new star found is a reminder we do not know half as much as we think. The real mystery is this: what else is hiding up there? Let me know your wildest space theory below.